Okay, gonna do a quick hobby update video. Um, I finished my first stand of these um, Marlburian infantry, um, Marlburian era infantry, but they're for supposed to be Austrians for the Great Turkish War, and then War of Spanish Succession if I ever got a chance to wargame that. Um, Kind of still getting the hang of painting these uniforms. Um, Someone on Miniatures page suggested I look for like a white contrast paint that GW makes for these uniforms to make them a little bit better because um, to get the gray off white, I use this spaceship exterior color, which I think is really great for that purpose, but didn't quite get the shading on the uniform coats I would have liked. But you know, like I always say on this channel, I'm not the best painter, and I'm trying to get better slowly but surely. Um, and then this first guy, he's a little different. He was the test model I did. That's why he looks kind of messier, and his accoutrements are a little different. With him, I had done I think I did this guy several months ago now, so I don't exactly remember what I did, but I think I did. Like this was the bottom layer, in addition to the white primer, and then I did like a layer of this beige color, and it didn't quite, by Army Painter, didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it. But I think layering the spaceship exterior gives a kind of a better effect because the Austrian uniforms around this period weren't like pure white. They were more like an off-white or like undyed wool generally. But there was a lot of variation, and it's been really difficult to get good information on the uniforms of this period. So, anyway, there's a lot, yeah. So I'm researching that slowly. And there's a few books I'd like to get, but they're kind of expensive. One's by Pike and Shot Society that some people on the Miniatures page recommended to me, but I can't really afford it at the moment. But I would like to get that, and I found some other color plates online. But I just based these guys off of, let me see if I have the card. Yeah, this model, but with kind of some variation. I did the blue cuffs because I had seen that on these plates on uniformology.com, where the soldier had blue sleeves, so I did that. So kind of just going based off of what I like with this, and until I can get better research, basically. Should probably maybe fill in the inside of the jacket a bit more, but again, those 19th century plates with this era didn't really seem to show that. It was just like the coat. But I mean, those might be sort of fanciful or some artistic license there, so I'm not sure. But the uniformology.com site is really nice. It's got a lot of material on it, so I recommend it. And then, well, this is the main thing I wanted to show, and then I've got more of these line infantry to paint for this army project. And I started on this guy already, just doing some of the base coats. I did the jacket and all the black stuff, the cartridge box, the shoes, and his hat. And then the other thing I finished today was this another harquebusier for my earlier Habsburg army for 17th century, or late 16th century. So did the last, added the wash and all that. And I have a few more, quite a few more of these guys to do. I've got a lot to paint in general. I tend to lose focus on projects sometimes, as maybe you guys can tell by the channel. I don't know. Anyway, so that's my hobby update so far. And I did have someone interested in one of my local stores I could go to, interested in trying out black powder as soon as I get this army painted. And he said he was interested in Napoleonics too, so that's kind of exciting, because most people in my area, if they do historicals, it's pretty much just been Flames of War. And but you know, it's always fun to branch out, and it would be really nice to get get the Turks out on the table. So then I think for this brigade that I'm working on, or regiment, I guess, I also have to do the command stand. This is the officer and the drummer, and then I think in the sprue I'm going to have to take a look again, because I don't think I finished all the sprue for this unit, because how many do we have here? Anyway, but I think there's also standard bearer I have to do, and probably like a sergeant with a pike or something. I'd have to take a look again. But I think the next few, the next infantry I prime out of this army deal that I reviewed on another video. I'm gonna probably do it in black, because the white doesn't really save you much time, and as anyone who's done this hobby knows, it's not really a helpful color to prime in. It's very unforgiving. So, and I think the black will probably help the gray white jacket color pop a little bit better, and of course give that shading effect that black gives when you do it as a priming color. Okay, well, this went on a little bit longer than I wanted, so at any rate, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next time.